If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty video. So today we're going to be talking about Black Ops 4, and then we're also going to be talking about Modern Warfare. We did get some brand new leaked information courtesy of the Gaming Revolution. Now, he actually did talk about both of these subjects as well. So first, let's talk about Black Ops 4, and then we'll talk about Modern Warfare, and specifically for that, we're going to be talking about the supply drop and microtransaction system, and give you guys a quick refresher on a little bit of stuff that could be coming to the game that would be tied to microtransactions. So let's jump into it. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, guys. It's super appreciated, incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a lot more Modern Warfare and Black Ops 4 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed to have those notifications on. I'd say about 60% of my viewers right now are not subbed up. So if you're watching the video first time around here, if you go on to enjoy it, make sure you guys slap that subscription button and have those notifications on. But let's talk about this. First, let's talk about Black Ops 4. So the other day, we actually had a rumor going around, and this was actually kind of validated, not so much the information, but the fact that this rumor was going around by Charlie Intel and also by the Gaming Revolution. The Woo lads are also on there, and they all said that this is what they heard. Now, this was not confirmed. In fact, we actually got a actual statement from Activision rebutting or refuting this rumor. But for you guys that are unaware what this rumor was, it was basically saying that Jason Blundell, the guy who used to be the co-studio head, who recently I believe was actually demoted to just the lead over at Zombies, that he was actually let go, that he was fired from Treyarch because of multiple reasons, and the reasons that were said in the rumor, which again, we don't know if this is true or not. It was very ambiguous, and even the statement that Activision put out about Jason Blundell, while it did refute this, it actually also did have kind of wording towards the end that sounds very similar to something we've seen before that leads to people leaving Activision and Call of Duty altogether. But basically, the rumor says that Jason Blundell was fired because of a number of reasons. One being that the campaign for Black Ops 3 was so convoluted, they had to stop and rework it halfway through. And then instead of learning from that, apparently they tried to do it even bigger and crazier for Black Ops 4, which actually ended up getting scrapped. So those were two campaigns under a lot of turmoil that Jason Blundell was overseeing. Keep in mind that Jason Blundell used to work specifically on campaign, and then after there was a shifting of the guard within Treyarch, he actually went over and started helping in Zombies, eventually took over for that, but he was still very much involved when it came to campaign and then also Zombies. But you know, he kind of dabbled in both. From there, he was promoted to co-studio head. And then as soon as I think when Black Ops 4 first came out, they actually ended up demoting him, and he was just back to being the lead for Zombies. But again, we had those two things, the campaigns kind of being butchered for BO3 and BO4, altogether being cut from BO4. And then on top of that, the new storyline they did for Zombies, the Chaos storyline, didn't resonate with fans until it was too late. By then, I believe there was even rumors going around that they had blown their budget, and that's why you're even seeing all these like still cutscenes as opposed to like CGI or, you know, actual rendered ones. So there's a lot of rumors going around, but again, piecing it all together, the campaign didn't do so hot for BO3, they had to scrap it and redo that, and then for BO4 was scrapped altogether. And then also the Chaos storyline Zombies one wasn't doing well, and apparently he was on thin ice because of that. And then apparently the breaking point, which again, this is not confirmed, this is just a rumor going around, but apparently he was drinking a lot, and then also while he was intoxicated or while he was under the influence, he was leaking stuff. So I don't know what that means, whether he was leaking stuff to YouTubers, well, you know, when he was drinking at events, I don't know. I don't want to speculate on that. But again, that was what was being said. Now this, I would say, kind of put that aside, grain of salt. It doesn't seem like, at least the times that I met Jason Blundell, didn't look like he had a drinking problem. And the rumor insinuates that he did have a drinking problem. So I don't think that is, and even like people at the studio who have been leaking info to people and like putting statements out via YouTubers, you know, via these leaks who are anonymous, they didn't see him having a drinking problem. So I don't know where that came from. Maybe that's just something that was put out there to be malicious. I don't know. but that is what the rumor happened. After that happened, Activision actually came out and put a statement saying that the rumors that Jason Blundell was fired were completely false, and that Jason Blundell was still leading the team for zombies at Treyarch, and that apart from that, he was going to be working with another group of people on other content opportunities. So that final bit of the phrasing was what was like, well, that's interesting, because they kind of had a similar thing to say, not refuting straight up what happened with Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield, but it was very similar. Glenn Schofield and Michael Condrey both ended up actually being promoted within Activision, saying they were going to work on new opportunities and new stuff like that. And then about a year later, they actually ended up leaving. There's still rumors going around about what happened behind the scenes, why that happened. But again, this was like trying to remove someone, fire them, get them out of the way. And it seems like this is something similar to what's happening with Jason Blundell. So he's probably still working for Activision, probably still working for Treyarch. But, you know, and that's it. We just have DLC 4 with the conclusion of the Ether storyline. It wouldn't surprise me if Jason Blundell, after this, maybe he didn't get fired, maybe he quit because the storyline is coming to an end, and rumors are saying that Black Ops 5, which is coming out next year, is going to be a complete reboot. So if that's true, then he doesn't have to be around. He can do whatever he wants. Maybe he did get fired, maybe he ended up leaving, I don't know. But again, that's kind of been on the mind of the community. All right, so now with that, let's go ahead and transition over now to the Modern Warfare space. We're going to be talking over stuff and trying to glazing over it, because there's a lot of stuff that is kind of repeated, but you know, the most important stuff we'll go over. All right, so first of all, supply drops are apparently back, and the cool thing is you're actually going to be getting a daily drop every single day, similar to what they did with Call of Duty World War II. Although in Call of Duty World War II, you would get the armory credits, and then in Infinite Warfare, you actually did get occasionally special stuff every day, like a supply drop that you could get. So it was actually kind of cool. Now, the other thing was that if you were a Season Pass owner in Infinite Warfare, you got a little bit of an extra boost. So hopefully they do that again. They did it in their old game, hopefully in this one, but apparently you will be earning supply drops just from logging in. No info on if there's going to be contracts and stuff to get more, but again, it looks like supply drops are back, and at the end of the day, who's surprised about that? The next thing is that a battle pass is planned with different seasons, and there's going to be a ton of stuff, including finishers, which are those animations you do when you kill someone. But you know, expect the same stuff. Calling cards, you're going to have outfits in there, you're going to have stickers, you're going to have obviously those finishers I was talking about. So there's going to be a lot of them in there, and then on top of that, the loot that is in there in case you didn't make it all the way through to the battle pass to the end. Say you like only played a little bit and you missed all the other stuff. All that stuff that was in the battle pass will transition over to being in supply drops, similar to how they did it with Black Ops 4. So apparently because of that system where they move all that stuff into reserves, or supply drops as they're going to be called, it's going to eventually start diluting the pool, and you're going to have a ton of stuff. So early on, it's going to be pretty awesome. You're going to be able to get stuff pretty easily from supply drops, but the more time passes, the more stuff is in there, the less likely you are to get what you want to get. So there we go. That's what's going on with that. So being tied to this microtransactions, it looks like camos in the game are going to be very realistic. There's not going to be any crazy dark matter stuff like that. At least right now in the early build of Modern Warfare, there is no gold, there is no diamond, there is no dark matter, there is no solar camo. You know, all of those crazy special animated camos are not in the game at the moment, and they could be coming. Maybe they just haven't made them yet, but at the moment they're going for super realistic army style camos that they've actually also scanned into the game to see what they would look like on weapons. So at least early on, we might not be seeing some reactive camos or crazy stuff like that, which is kind of a bummer because I actually really enjoy reactive camos in Black Ops 4. And if we're going back to that World War II mentality, it feels like the game's going to be very boring. Now, the leaks say that the camos look awesome and amazing, so maybe they do, but I just kind of feel like we've gotten so used to animated camos that it's going to be a step back. The next thing was crossbow is apparently planned to be one of the first DLC weapons in the game. We don't know if it's going to be a part of a battle pass or if it's going to be in supply drops. We'll have to see. Do keep in mind they're currently doing that legal battle to see if supply drops will become illegal or just loot boxes in general. And if that does come about, then that might not be an option really, or even just supply drops in general might not be an option in this Call of Duty. But that's what's going on with that. For outfits, it looks like you're taking the route of Black Ops 4 and also of Apex Legends, where the outfits are all one set. You're not going to be swapping them out. Now, you can kind of change out stuff in Black Ops 4, but it's mostly just like face paints and stuff like that. The outfits themselves are one outfit, but it looks like it's going to be like Apex Legends, where the outfit is there, you can't mix and match, which I'm a little disappointed just because I really like putting on some really dumb outfits in Advanced Warfare back in the day, and I kind of still miss that. So let me know how you guys feel about customization when it comes to that. The next one is that operators will be carrying across all the modes and the outfits that they have. There's going to be about 20 per operator. They don't have any special abilities or anything like that, apart from in Spec Ops, which apparently at the moment is rumored to have special abilities like Rainbow Six Siege for different Spec Op missions and stuff like that. So we'll see about that, but apparently that's a thing for Spec Ops, and apparently these operators do carry on. So it's not like in Black Ops 4 where you have an operator or a skin that is exclusive to Blackout, but in this case you're going to be able to use them across every mode, which is pretty awesome. We already talked a little bit about Plunder, but it's a new cash system that's going to be in the game. You can earn this in Battle Royale, you can kill enemies and pick up money from them or plunder, and then also you can find it scattered around the map. If you deposit this into ATMs or a bank on the map, you can then use that currency that you unlocked via killing people and then also just picking it up. And if you deposit it, you can use that to buy outfits and supply drops and stuff like that. So that's kind of what they're going with it. There's going to be a risk reward there as well. If you don't deposit the money and you win, then you actually get bonus points like double or triple or whatever amount it's going to be. But if you die still holding on to the money without depositing it into an ATM or a bank or using a special drone that you can only use once per match, then you lose out on all of that money. So you have to win if you're not going to deposit it to get the bonus, and if you don't want to risk it, you can deposit it into the bank, ATM, or via a drone, and you'll be able to use that for supply drop. So we talked about it. There's a quick recap on that. There's also going to be a way to earn money in Spec Ops in case you don't want to play Battle Royale, but apparently it's going to be something similar to money laundering, so we'll see about that as well. But I think that's awesome. It means that people are going to be able to earn this cash or this in-game currency regardless of if they play the Battle Royale, which I think is cool. The next one, camos are going to be coming on kill streaks. We already talked about this a little bit, but think of it similar to the weapons. You're going to be very simple base stuff. You're not going to be seeing dark matter, gold, or diamond camos on those score streaks or kill streaks, so don't worry about it. You're not going to have pink AC-130s like the Gaming Revolution said. So anyways, guys, I wanted to do a quick recap here towards the end for Modern Warfare. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a lot more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and COD Modern Warfare news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have those notifications on so you don't miss a single upload here on the channel. If you guys want to support the channel directly, you guys can actually do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and more. So go ahead and check that out only if you are willing and able to. And last but not least, if you guys want to talk about anything or see what I'm up to, Twitter is literally the best place to do so. Go ahead and give me a follow over there at OGXRAYZ. I'll have a link down below. You guys have an amazing day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.